Hey guys, so CJ here with another speed build. I ended up adding a business, a shop, to my Parenthood Let's Play. And so I wanted to create a bakery slash bookstore. And if you watch the actual Let's Play of me doing this, I get very frustrated very quickly because every single person piles into that bathroom right there on the screen. Like, every single customer piles into there. And it drives me nuts. So I end up actually barring anyone from going in there except for my main character. If they... Like, it made me so angry. I couldn't deal with it. But besides that, this actual build was quite fun. It's very similar to kind of what I wish I could do. Like, if I had the money to own my own store and everything, I've always wanted to own a bookstore. I really love reading. It's part of the reason why I'm an English teacher. I like books. And they help you find new worlds, and it's just really fun. So, I created a bookstore. The shelves that are currently going up are not what I'm going to end up keeping. And I try to keep this as a kind of modern industrial type feel. Like, there's some industrial parts, like the metal doors, the I almost said wood. That's not what I meant. Brick, the hard brick, the sleek lines and everything. And then the modern parts, which makes it more homey, the clean white walls that'll show up. Clean, just very neat, tidy. Everything is in its place where it should be. So I didn't intentionally try to make it happen like that, but it just ended up doing that. Here I am fiddling with things. I'm about to start dealing with the bakery section, I believe. Nope, still messing around with the bookstore part. Like, I split it up. I did the bookstore part and then the bakery section, and then I realized I needed the kitchen for the bakery section. That took a minute. And I try to make it quite comfortable and usable in all senses that I could. In my actual Let's Play, it works very well. The stupid people don't buy anything at all at first, which is highly annoying. But the way the building is set up, it works well for its size. I do end up making it bigger, as we're about to find out, because there wasn't enough room to do what I'd wanted to do on the bakery side. Like, the bookstore side was perfect. The bakery side needed some stretching. So that had to be fixed. But, as I was saying, in my Let's Play, the actual build works really well. I have a lot of wood in here. So I guess wood's not really industrial or too much modern. It's more of a rustic, so I guess I'd made a rustic industrial modern build. I don't know. I tried to make it look good and feel comfortable and nice, and that's what I did. Like, that was my goal. And here I am stretching the build because I realized that it didn't fit at all. I was going to use the Parenthood pack and Parenthood cabinets. Changed my mind. Ended up using those from the base game. And that's another thing. I tried really, really hard for this entire build to be stuff that's built into the game. Whether it's from base game or it's from packs. So I can actually upload it to the gallery, and as long as you have those packs, it will download no problems whatsoever. Or at least your packs will end up replacing whatever you need. This is me building the kitchen for behind the bakery. I end up shrinking it because I really don't need that much. There it goes. So I'm building in the kitchen, and the kitchen's actually a lot larger than I really needed, but I couldn't help myself. I liked the way it looked in the end. I added a lot of red touches in the kitchen. I tried to do some red throughout just because I really like red. Like, it's my favorite color. Well, my second favorite color. My favorite color is cobalt blue, but it's my second favorite color. And so, just using red made it feel more comfortable for me, and it fit. And so, yeah. But fiddling around, making cabinets, just trying to make it all look good. I finally figured out that camera thing, as you can tell. Finally figured out that stupid thing. It took me forever to figure it out, which was horrible of me, but I finally did it. So, yay. I don't add wall paints until the end for most of my builds because I tried to get a feel for it, and then it took me forever in the end to find one that worked. But in this build, it took me how long did it take me? Like an hour and 40 minutes to finish building it. And that was also me taking a couple breaks because I had to get onto my pets a couple times. But, I'm thinking and moving things around, shifting things. I end up, yep, there it is. Me moving the porch area around a little bit. So there's a little dine out area. I'm sorry. Every single build video I do, I yawn. I don't know why at all. It's so horrible of me. But just, yeah, I'm just working on the build, and I don't know. A lot of people talk about random stuff in their build videos, and I don't know what on earth to talk. Thankfully, you can't hear my dogs this time. One of them's upstairs with my fiance, so that one's not jingling around making annoyance out of herself. Like, she really loves my other dog. Like, loves him a lot. And so she likes to play with him and pick on him. And just, she's a puppy still. She's almost a year old, but she's still a dang puppy. And so she's really funny, but she's highly annoying because she won't stop. But at least when I'm doing my videos, she's highly annoying because she really wants attention. But when I'm doing this, I can't give her attention because it just makes a lot of jingle, 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 jingle. Like, I'm sure if you watch any of my other videos, you'll hear that and be like, what the hell is that noise? And it is literally the chains around my dogs as they're running around the kitchen or the living room because my computer is downstairs next to, well, it's technically in the living room. We don't have a living room. We don't have a couch or anything. Like, we live in a townhouse, and it is not big at all. And so we don't have a couch or anything. We had one in our last house, but that sucker was too big to move to this one. I miss that couch. It was a beautiful, comfortable leather couch. It wasn't very wide and like cushion size, but it was so long and comfortable. I miss that couch, but we couldn't take it with us. So we left it at the old house, but yeah, we don't have any room here. It's kind of packed full with boxes and some of the stuff we didn't actually completely unpack because we're lazy and we didn't need it, which just goes to show that we need to sell or get rid of a lot of our stuff. And I've actually been trying to do that. Like, there's a massive flea market that we can go and sell our stuff at, and I take a lot of my old clothes too, or at least at the time we went there, because we haven't been able to go back since the one time. And like, I sold most of my stuff, thankfully. I didn't sell it for very expensive at all. I could have, honestly. The clothes were worth a lot more money than I was trying to sell them for, because like, I wanted to get rid of them, and there was no way people were going to pay me $15, $20 for these shirts that are used. Like, that wasn't going to happen. Or at least I didn't think it was, so I didn't do it. But yeah, so I'm currently sitting at the front window of the living room area that connects to the kitchen, and it's all tile, and you can hear the dogs with their little claws pitter-patter, 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 or the chains jingle, jingle, jingle. The quiet dog is still downstairs with me, and he's he's poor dear. He's like he's 2.5 years old now. And he's so quiet. He gets excited and he'll run around a little bit, but he's mostly my calm baby. I love him to death. The girl is the crazy one. Like, she's hyper. Currently, she's been hyper for the last few days, and I don't know why she's getting so hyper. It's driving me crazy. But yeah, so that's my house and why you always hear that. As for the yawning, I wish I had an excuse. Excuse me. I burped just then, I'm sorry. I really wish I had an excuse for all that. I don't. But the build is almost done. I am adding the finishing. I'm finally almost done with all the inner walls. I'm still fiddling around a little bit, trying to decide if I like all the white, clean colors. Well, it's not really colors at all. It's just white. And then I'm looking at gray, and I'm like, it's too dark, and just, I don't know. When I start adding more, like when I add the windows that actually stay, these don't stay. When I add the windows, and do a couple more details, add some paintings, add plants, it all ties together really well. It ends up looking really good. And at this point, I'm realizing I don't like any of the windows. And so I end up switching the window to the curve shape. And I like the curve shape a whole lot more, honestly. It works out a lot better in the style I wanted it. So, yeah, it's very nearly almost done, but yeah, it's just a good little thing. I'm going to add screenshots, of course. I think it's a good build. I will add it to the gallery. Like, I haven't done that yet, but I will add it because it's not modded at all. There's no reason not to. So I can add that super easily, and I'll need to remember to do that. I'm going to start doing outer lights, making sure it all works together, and then I'll do landscaping, and then the build's basically done. Like, oh, I also have to add the little tidbits on the inside, like the stuff I'm going to be selling. Like, I'm going to add a ton of books. I think it's in this video that I start adding all the books. I can't add the baked items necessarily in this mode. I have to bake them myself, which is fine. Not myself. My Sims had to bake them herself. And so, yeah, just see, here I am adding the books, and I could use a lot of those custom content books you're seeing, but I am intentionally adding other ones. And these are from Parenthood that I didn't know existed until I was looking at this. Like, I didn't know stacks of books like that existed from the Parenthood pack. That whenever I looked up the Parenthood pack stuff, that didn't pop up. So I'm pretty sure that was under Show Hidden Items, which is cool. I didn't realize we got some hidden items from the Parenthood pack. That's nifty. But those books actually don't cost any money at all. So I end up replacing them with cookbooks, because the cookbooks end up getting me a lot of money in the end. Like, I'm about to do the elephant books because I thought they were adorable with those colors. Those are definitely city living books. And here I am adding the cookbooks. They're all different styles of cookbooks and everything. And I really should have moved the table and organized it myself that way and then put the table back. But I honestly didn't feel like it. Like, it would have taken me a few extra minutes, and I was already just wanting to get this done and start playing with the actual store in my Let's Play. And so it just shifted around a little bit. And it's almost done, adding some more touches. Yeah, I do like the build. The usability of it, on the other hand, didn't work out so well. Like I said, if you watch my Let's Play, I get super angry because they all go to the bathroom, and then I end up, like, on my own. Instead of doing it in the Let's Play, I try it again, and they don't touch the actual food area until the books are all gone. Like, they'll only buy from one section at a time. And it's very annoying. Like, they all go to the outside tree, and I have to talk them into coming inside. And then they all go to the books. And then from the books, when those are all gone, they start going to the bakery. But they do not actually go to the bakery until almost all the books are gone. And that's annoying. So I've had a store before, and so I was just testing it out again, and I'm finding out that I really don't like it at all. Like, I like the idea, but the usability of it is very slow, and I guess maybe I'm doing it wrong. If you have hints, please let me know. But just the usability currently for it is not doing too well. I end up in my practice basically almost shutting out the bookstore section just so they buy the goods from my bakery area. But even that didn't work too well. They didn't really want to spend too much time in the bakery, and of course the little blue measures that pop above their head showing how close they are to buying something take 8 hours to get to that point. Like, honestly, the restaurants work a whole lot better in The Sims. Like, they're very good at actually getting their stuff done and going through that. And just didn't work out so well in the store. Now, as you're seeing on camera, I'm fiddling with the roof, trying to see what works. I end up changing it, like I did most things, just because I just wanted a way for it to fit, and I still don't like how it turned out, but honestly, with the shape of the building, I didn't know what else to do. I guess I could have moved the kitchen over a little bit, and it would have been in the middle, but I didn't know how to fix it without completely changing the entire build. And I really should start looking at buildings with the roof in mind, like more people do, instead of me ending up with this issue. And honestly, I don't usually take this long to get to the point of the roof. Usually I already have kind of I'm lying. I don't usually have an idea that it'll work, but it's more of a simple structure that the roofing isn't an issue, is what it ends up being. And this one, it just ended up being an issue because the building's kind of weird. But anyway, I'm adding the finishing touches now, changing the color of the land, just making it a darker, more comfortable feel, and it's almost done. Like, that tree is exactly where everybody starts off, and I have to talk them away from there, inside, and then, ugh. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. Bye!